Okay, welcome to Brendon O'Connell live from the streets cafes of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The date is the 8th of March 2017. It is a Wednesday and it's midday and the crowds are thronging out of their offices in this modern little metropolis to have their caffeine fix, as is my wont to do most days, every day, every hour pretty much. Listen, I want to quickly talk about some things that have popped up, the Wikileaks releases, where they claim the CIA has more power than the NSA. The CIA is bugging your phone. The CIA is doing this. Okay, let me start with the crap. Unless I've missed it, please let me know. Wikileaks is not mentioning Israel. Again, Wikileaks has released some stuff on Israel, pretty damning too, I might add, but as far as I'm aware, no mention of Israel as the top dog in the surveillance industry. No mention of the Technion, Israeli Institute of Technology. No mention of Operation Talpiot. No one, I'm the only one who mentions that one. Operation Talpiot, whereby they trained up Israeli military intelligence officers to become entrepreneurs in the software and hardware high technology development field, which now has infiltrated every single database, communication center, Google, assuming you believe Google was ever independent, of course not. That's an Israeli front. They're not NSA, they're Israeli run. Jewish Zionist neocon run. That's why Netanyahu wields so much power. That's why there's a desperate attempt to get rid of him. Many in Israel want rid of him. The European banking class Jews want rid of him. He's got them all by the balls because all of them are pedophiles themselves. That's what's going on. So WikiLeaks, not mentioning, of course, that Israel is running this, because WikiLeaks has become nothing more than a release point for Israeli intelligence paperwork. That's not Julian Assange impinging on his reputation. I think Julian's for real. But his site obviously was always at risk of becoming a great way to release your own disinformation. That's fine. That was a given from the beginning. But we have to face the facts that the only thing this is benefiting is Donald Trump. As you know, Donald Trump is at war with the establishment deep state of the CIA. Netanyahu is currently being investigated for corruption. He received a phone call from Donald Trump in the middle of his corruption interview. Now BB has very kindly released some stuff on the CIA deep state to help benefit Trump, to say that they are picking on him. I don't doubt that there is a real fight going on between various establishment groups, as there is with any mafia outfit. They're all fighting for supremacy right now. They don't care about us, they care about themselves and their bank balance. We're incidental. You need to think about these things. Who benefits? No one is talking about the private Israeli security hacker contractors. They're just like Blackwater. They're private companies. These people are all graduates of the Technion. They're all graduates of Operation Talpiot. They're all graduates of the Israeli Defense Force, military intelligence arm. Black Cube, I'll give you one example. Black Cube, there's hundreds of them. Black Cube were caught recently hacking the prosecution's office of an Eastern Bloc country, delving into mafia activities, and of course that will be, quote, Jewish mob mafia activities. Hello? Black Cube. I'm not worried about the NSA hacking me. I'm worried about the thousands of graduates from these programs, the Israeli Defense Force programs, who have been trained up under Operation Talpiot. They're in your company. They're working in your company, in your IT department now. They're giving all the secrets to Israel. They're hacking all your stuff. Leon Wen, the guy who I took on many years ago, working for Australian Defence Industries, or Australian Jew, Orthodox Jewish family in Israel, former Israeli Defence Force, and I guarantee you trained at the Technion. I bet if we looked, he was. He now works for BHP Billiton. He'll be getting all the pricing and sensitive corporate private information for the Chinese now, who are best friends with Israel. Israel's opened a Technion Institute in China now. You getting it yet? No one's talking about this, except me. And if you are talking about it, I want to hear from you. I want to get together with you. Trump has been raised his entire life amongst the New York, New Jersey mob. You do know this, don't you? His father was a lawyer for the New York, New Jersey Jewish mob. Breitbart, Steve Bannon, his chief advisor, is a virtual agent for the state of Israel, being run by Benjamin Netanyahu himself. Breitbart was founded in Jerusalem, for crying out loud. I mean, what more do you need? Hello? Listen, the horse had bolted. Grassroots awareness of Israel, Orthodox Judaism, this spying stuff, it was breaking out everywhere. Israel doing 9/11. They had to put their man on it, and that's Donald Trump. Now he's moving against Iran. Hello? So there you go. I want to be on the record. I want us to get a crew going, get in touch with us. If you're onto this, we've got some really good people, some good Muslim people are with me now. We're going to start a radio show out of Malaysia, hopefully. I'm not in contact with any representatives of the Malaysian government. I'm just here on a 3-month visa like everyone else. I'm going to start doing a show. Please keep donating. You know I'm the only guy doing this stuff. If you can know anyone else, let me know. I'm in touch with Cynthia McKinney, former congresswoman. She'll be got out. I won't do an interview with her. She says, I'll give you 20 minutes. I bet you I never hear back from her. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'm going after Press TV. I'm going to tell you what went on with them. I've already done a little post. Dr. Alan Sabrowski has unfriended me. I'm going to give you the good oil on Press TV and what their senior correspondent Hamid Faroli said to me, which I have recorded. I'm going to war. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw in Iran. There's something very wrong. I'm not saying there's not great people there. There's something very, very wrong going on in Iran at the moment. Some other people who've worked with Press TV got in contact with me. Sorry to upset the apple cart, but if you're counting on Iran, don't bother. Don't even bother. Too many Swiss bank accounts. Way too many Swiss bank accounts. Way too close to Germany and Switzerland. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Let's ask the question again. Private security contractors out of Israel, the private hacking companies out of Israel, trained up under Operation Talpiot, the Technion, the Israeli Institute of Technology. No one's talking about it but me. I'm on the record. Go to my YouTube channel. It's right there. Watch the video reporting Zionist terrorists to authorities where I ring the Australian terrorist hotline. That's a great one. Nearly an hour. There's a lot of information in there. Watch my videos. Watch the one where I was going to do a Tehran conference on Israeli intelligence activity. I had to fight tooth and nail to get this. I warned them, if you don't do this, I will walk and I will embarrass you. That's how I had to get this conference going. And in the end, I had to leave. And I've explained why. And I'm going to explain some more. So get in touch if you're onto the same subject. It's me, Cynthia McKinney. I hope we do that interview, but I doubt it. And I'm going to show you just who's on my side and who's not, who's telling the truth and who's not. And how I never get mentioned. No one comes out against me directly. They just tell everyone not to talk to me, and they never confront me directly. Ciao for now.